desperately trying to finish something off at the end of the last stream. But what was it? Also, I've had an idea about automating the farming a little bit as well. Because we want the villagers to do some of the farming, and yet I want to get the XP for it. And I also want to use my perk where I harvest bonus crops for harvesting. Well, the really important crops, like the oats and the wheat and stuff, I just won't put any sickles in the tool storage. That's the idea. If I don't put sickles in the tool storage, they won't be able to harvest it. I'll get to harvest it, I'll get the XP, and I'll get double the bonus harvest things from my farming perk. At least that's the idea. Whoa, that felt a bit laggy turning around. Maybe it's just loading in. Let's be generous and say it's just loading in. I'm not at home here. I know where I am now. Yes, I'm in another village. We came wandering and butchering cattle, as I recall. Can we not get the knife out? Oh, is it alive now? It doesn't look... No, it doesn't look very well looking at how its feet are at the back. Anyway, I did kill it on request. Just want to add that in. I don't go around butchering random cows. I was requested to do it as part of the storyline here. Indigo, thank you for the hydrate there coming in. We'll do the ASMR opening of the can. Nope, I'm not strong enough. There we go. That kind of ruined that effect. Anyway, cheers. Where's the pig named Crispy Bacon? If only we could rename... well, we can rename... We can't rename villagers. Maybe we could rename the pigs. I actually don't know. Might be possible. We might be able to name farm animals in this. That would be really cool if we can. We shall hope that that's the case. What am I doing other than this? There's two stories here. I still need to talk to him to get some arrows. I need to go back to talk to him. Bring in 1,000 logs. That was a joke one. I don't know why that's got a red cross against it. Okay, and we are on the last day of autumn, I think. I'm surprised I can't actually see. Which way are we? Oh, I want to be looking due south. Okay, I'm looking at the wrong direction. I was about to say, I'm surprised I can't actually see my village from here, but if we're not looking in the direction of the village, that's probably not going to show up too well. That, I've got to say, that looks like an outstandingly beautiful scene over there. That would be a good spot for a village, wouldn't it? Clear some of those trees out. You've got that village up there just for easy access to traders. Clear that. That looks like a really nice setting. Yep, I could put a house over there. I think. I should be picking some of these stones up, you know. Stones are something I'm always short of. I seem to have cleaned them all out around my village. But I'm also hoping that the NPCs have gathered some up there. So how's Indigo doing today? Have you had a nice weekend? Alright, let's head home. I could just go and hand in the quest. What's that for? I've got a marker over there. Yeah, that can come off the F remove waypoint. I don't need that on. That was for going bear hunting, I think. So we should stumble across a path somewhere. Oh, hang on. I'm nearly out of... What have I been doing? What am I carrying? I'm overloaded. That's from them little stones. I'm starving to death. And I'm lost. Let me have a little look here. What am I carrying that's so heavy? Stone sickles, hammers, copper arrows. 25 meat. 26 roasted meat. Okay, let's get the weight down of this a little bit. There we go. That might have just unencumbered me. No, not quite. I'm carrying something too heavy. A lot of fur. Ah, it's the manure. Okay. And a lot of stone. Well, okay. Well, that's just... You know what? I think we might just run back with this because I kind of want to keep hold of these resources. So this is the leftovers from the bear hunt, I think. That's where the fur certainly came from. And all that meat. Let's lumber on back. Oh, we'll tell you what, we'll just have a quick check of the management as well. Are we showing any errors? The woodshed is out of tools. The well has nobody working it, but that's okay because we've got a lot of water stored. And oh my god, the hunting lodge is out of tools as well. Farming's alright. They're not in production yet. And the smithy's out of tools. What does a smithy need? Hammers? Started a new character in Cyberpunk to get some variety from Destiny. You're going back to Cyberpunk. That's brave. Does it tell me what we need for this? We need hammers. Can the workshop build hammers? I have someone in the workshop. Let's go and see what the workshop's producing. You should be making... Oh, hang on. The workshop doesn't produce. Really? The workshop doesn't produce hammers? Oh, well, if it doesn't produce hammers, then that's it. In that case, can the smithy produce hammers? She's just got no tools to work with, sadly. It's producing one a day, so it should be able to. And stone pickaxe. I don't... Oh, alright, okay, so it should be producing one of these per day. And it needs to wait till that's finished before it then produce stone axes and stone knives, which we are waiting for to get the other things up and running. Right, okay, I'm going to have to go back and sort that out. They're only supposed to be... Is that just a bucket? This looks like I've travelled across here before, doesn't it? No, actually I have not. That is a fishing spear and a bucket, which I may as well help myself to. A fishing spear. Interesting. Can we see any fish? I've got to try this out. Got to have a go with this. So do you think they've patched Cyberpunk enough to be worth having another look at it then? What was I up to during the weekend? What did we do? We had some guests over. So I saw some friends I haven't seen for a long time. Took my youngest daughter to a football match, which they won 8-0, which was pretty good. Played a bit of Divinity Original Sin. I've started another playthrough on that just off stream, just to mess around with the different characters. It's amazing. I've played through the entirety of Act 1 now. A lot quicker because I can skip a lot of the dialogue and stuff. And it's turning into a very different story and experience. Different characters, different builds. And I didn't expect it to be quite so different, but it's really cool. So in between all the little projects and stuff, trying to grab a little bit of playtime for that half an hour at a time. I was playing some of that. What else have I done? Watched a TV series called Manhunt, which was a true story, true crime drama thing about some scumbag guy who sexually assaulted old women and burgled their houses. Did like 200 attacks over 17 years, which they finally got. And we watched the dramatization of it, and then like the documentary on it, which the dramatization stuck really true to the facts, which I'm really surprised at. And it was just like just a baffling story. Cyberpunk has glitches and bugs, but you'd say it's fine. You'd have one bug where you fell through the map in one of the endings. You tried as a female character in romance options. Well, I guess that certainly rocked her world, eh? So where are we going? We're going to storage on this. Do you like our paths? Our houses laid out? I'm going to turn a corner in the village. Start making it a bit deeper now. I might do things a bit differently. We'll have a house going somewhere else. Put a path to it and have a few fields around it and stuff. Make it like a little hamlety thing. We have just loaded everything up here. We are nearly at the storage. I better make some hammers and put them in here. So, let's dump in the bucket we don't need. Fishing spear, I don't really need that at the moment. We will figure that out, but... berry juice. Oh, someone gave me some berry juice. I'll put it in there for selling. Potion of instant healing. That should be building up nicely. The feathers. The fur. The log. Oh, it's this manure. It's this manure that I really have to go and sort out, I think. Sticks and stones. We'll keep those out. Let's sort them out then. Think they cut down too much stuff in Cyberpunk? I haven't really felt compelled to go back, but it's nice to see my staff working, actually. Actually doing stuff. Look at that! Actually operating the potter's wheel. That's pretty cool. Is this a potter's wheel? It is. Yeah, pretty cool. Right, I could do with a lot of logs and sticks. You know what? I might go and make about 5 or 6 hammers. So I'm going to need 50 sticks in total. And 5 logs. Oh, how's the firewood doing? Right, firewood's nearly out, so I'm going to have to send our woodworker to go and build some more. There must be a screen somewhere that shows me the daily requirements for this. Sticks. A lot of sticks. Great. I will take... let's take 50. 50 sticks. I think I probably have a few more things that I want to build as well. And 5 logs. And then they can get building the other things that we need as well then. Excellent. 5 hammers. A lot of features being bare bones, like the cop system in Cyberpunk, deciding to make certain things one use only, like the bot thing in the beginning for the heist. Don't remember that. I think I tried to blot out most of my memories of Cyberpunk. I think I enjoyed the first few hours of it, but I don't know, it kind of bogged down for me after that. Right, let's put these stone tools, wooden tools away. Good. Now that, if I come out of there... Oops, too far. Too far. That should have fixed the workshop. Fix that issue. We need axes and knives. I'm going to make some of my own because the workshop's clearly not up to the job. I'm going to make... I'm going to make 5 knives. I'm sure I did this not that long ago. Oh, I remember you mean. Yes, the invisible bot you go to the gang hideout to buy. And you deploy that. Yeah, I do remember the one you mean now. It's only for that one mission, I think, isn't it? Well, I think that's all I used it for anyway. Yeah, Cyberpunk. When did I play that? It does feel like a long time ago. Let's see. What have we just made? Knives? Stone knife. I don't need too many of them anymore because I can make them when I'm out hunting, so that's fine. Stone axes. I won't have enough to make any. So I need... Alright, let's go 50 sticks and 10 stone. We should have a nice bit of stone in here now. I don't need to be rough on this. I don't need to be exact. Oh, well, that was it, but... 10 stone. I have a stone miner doing some work for me. And we want... It was that, wasn't it? Yeah, they clearly had to change the direction with Cyberpunk when they realised that they weren't going to deliver on everything within the time allowed. And do you feel like they are actually patching it, though, and working on it? And I mean, are they just fixing things, or are they actually adding things to it? Because I hope they haven't just abandoned it altogether to move on to other projects. Because that would be a shame. They want to make it... they want to get to the state where they've delivered roughly what they promised, even if it's, you know, too late for most people. But they do need to get to that state. Wooden hose. Yeah, I'll keep one out. I think we might need it. Let's go to the barn. And we'll make some fertilizer. Now, I need the farming experience, so I'm going to actually craft this myself. 58 manure. I'm looking forward to getting some pigs for this. That's what I'm interested in, keeping pigs and cows. Seem to be patching mainly, but taking their time. Yeah, I thought progress might have come a little bit quicker, but they've obviously thinned the team down, I suppose, and moved people onto different projects. Small DLCs in the latest patch. Cool. Oh, like outfits and stuff. Yeah. Mind you, some people like that sort of thing. I'm generally not fussed about cosmetic stuff. I like extra stuff to do. Or things that, should have been in there, promised to be in there at launch that weren't, adding in. Or stuff to play with, that sort of stuff. Interactive things rather than just looking at things. That's me. That's my house. I'm not interested in things just for looking at. It's got to be for either eating or playing with. Or I'm not interested. Right. Cool. We should have a nice stock of fertilizer in there. Only 46. I'm going to guess that my guy has taken some out already. Must have some in a bag somewhere. Oh, hang on. No, I won't have put it in, will I? It's been my... I'm stupid. It's there. And there's the manure. Put all that in. Cool. We've got some farmerizing done there. I'll nip over to the kitchen. She's busy in the kitchen. Let's see what we're producing food-wise. We have apples rotting down nicely. Lots of rot. That's what we like. Stews and porridges. Onions rotting away. Lots of stew going in there. In various different states of development. We don't seem to have a lot. We have a lot of meat. But not a lot of roasted meat. I'll come back in the dark and cook some stuff up. We're getting through it at least. What do I need before winter sets in? Was there anything else we had to do? We got farms. That'll be planted for carrots. And that'll be a little wheat farm. A little wheat field, rather. We're not going overboard on the wheat. We have a lot of bread we could produce, I think. Actually, do I have the recipe for bread? Let me take a look. We want to go to the kitchen. Scrambled eggs, mushroom soup, meat with gravy, soup, quark. What's regular soup? Beetroot, you see? This is where we go wrong. That actually sells quite well, so... Oh, but it's got a lot of stuff in, that's why. Scrambled eggs, something we can make. Okay, so... I'm going to need... I am going to need some of these. Stone sickles, copper shovels. We don't have access to copper yet. We definitely need that. Saddles and saddlebags can be used for saddling a mount, which we don't have access to. Oh, it's nice to see they are still updating Cyberpunk anyway. Even if it is just with outfits and stuff. A straw hat. What do we need for that? 20 straw and some fabric. It's not bad. It says heat protection. I mean, I haven't come across a situation where we need heat protection in this game yet. So I don't know if that's a thing. Shoes. 12 leather. I dare say I don't need so much fur anymore, actually. Do you know what? I'm just looking through this and I can't see that I need any fur for that matter. It's all leather, isn't it? Even in the pouches. Tin... What's that for? A saddle? Tin bars? Okay. Right, well, in that case, then, let's come out of that. Let's go to management. I think we're good for fur, so let's stop the fur production from the hunting lodge. Open details. Click on that. Yeah, definitely. Drop this down. We can't do these other things anyway. Well, I can do feathers, but I have no need to. Let's get leather. All the extra into leather. 36 leather a turn. That's pretty good production. I should be able to make some very rich things with that. That is nice. You looking forward to hearing about the Witcher 3 Enhanced Edition with ray tracing and all? Yeah, I won't be able to enjoy that on my 1080 series card. I'll have to think of upgrading at some point. The orchard's good. The wheat field. The flax field. Let me take a look at that. Why is it? Oh, because it's currently empty. Because we plant flax in winter, do we? I haven't got an oats field. There'll be a reason for that. Let me just check. That's the wrong button. I need that bag. That button. So, wheat grain, oat grain in spring. Flax in... Flax is in spring. Okay. Oats and flax in spring. There should be a massive rye field down here. If I am correct. And there is. We like that one. This is flax, right? That's going in... Did I say spring for that? It is spring. Okay. Let's put an oat field in. Can I fit one here? No, it'd have to be the other side of that. Which is fine. I'll get taxed on it, but we want it ready. This is going to need leveling out as well. So, let's go... Yeah, we're going to need it because it's going to be in the same time as flax. This needs to be a big one as well. Building. Farming. Field. We're going to have to start a bit lower down to get this 4 wide, aren't we? 4 by 1. Will it go 1 further? It'll go 5. Go on then, we'll go 5 over. 5 by 8. Smack. Yes, it will. Right, and our farmer dude should get right on that. And meanwhile... The Witcher 3 Enhanced stuff's going to come out this year, but you have your doubts. Well, it seems like most things that have been scheduled to come out this year are then being pushed back and delayed a bit. Right, I should see a guy coming out with a hoe to come and work on that. He is set as a farmer, is he not? I bet there's no wooden hose. I bet there is no wooden hose. Farming. In the barn. What's he set as then? He's set as a farmer. Okay. What do we need for this? Let's just check. I need logs and sticks. 1 to 5. Let's go back into my supplies. I might need to set another woodcutter away. We're going through a lot of resources to feed all these flipping tools. We need to get better quality tools. Copper should be a priority, I think. Let me see, logs. We will take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And what did I say on sticks? Was it 5? Yeah, take that many. Take about that many, that should be about right. I'll find another job for them. Right then, hand tools. How many can we have? 5. I'll go put them all in the barn. I don't think I need to assign that field to anything. But it might not be a bad idea to assign it to oats. And then he definitely will go and start working it over. No, okay, so the hose weren't a problem. I'll keep 1 spare. In fact, you know what? I'll go dig it up if I don't trust him to. I think I know what the problem is. I think I better go and assign it something. So if I go in here, so field 5 is oats. Can we do this? Change plant type, oat. There. And H. And back. And accept. So that's fine. So we now got 40 oats and flax that will go in spring. The wheat is just going to be done every time it's ready in that single field. As are the carrots. They're not too important. Should get a lot from that. But the rye, why was rye important? Because rye is animal feed, isn't it? Flax is linen, and oats is also required for animal feed, but we get the other products out as well. Okay, and it's the animal feed thing that I'm most worried about, because I don't know how that's going to work in this. Whether I'm going to be producing enough from that. I hope I am. Right, there he goes. He's off to work now. He doesn't look very happy. Look at him. He's got this sort of hunched over sort of posture. It's like, oh, go on then if I have to. Doesn't look too pleased, does he? Do we have anything that I need to thresh? Or are we up on this? I could grind a stack of wheat grain into flour. Add a little bit of manure for some flavour, of course. We should have... Why do I not have oat seed in this? Oh, I do. I have oat grain there. That's fine. And rye grain. The rye's planted. The flax seed. There's not enough flax seed there. But there is in general stores, so it should come out. I don't trust it to come out. No, I don't. Right, give me 200 wheat. No, that's going to be silly. Give me 100 wheat. Considering I don't think I have a bread recipe yet, this might be a little bit optimistic. Right, let's go and do this. Okay, so actually this is going to create... Oh, I'm going to need a lot of this to make flour then. Okay, so it's not going to be quite as... And it's quick, that's a relief. It's not going to be... I'm not going to get quite as much as I thought. But that's fine. I better just be a little bit careful, because if I just create a stack of food at this time of year, we're not going to be harvesting anything extra over winter, and we might go a bit hungry. But I think the cabbages and carrots and stuff should keep them. Yeah, we might have to just pay a bit of attention to that as the village gets bigger. So that flour came through really quick. I need to make sure there's 40 wheat grain left. So if I'll take 130 because I'm going to be a little bit careful with it and keep some. Let's go and turn this into flour. Oh, we can make it from rye grain and oat grain as well. That's interesting. I suppose you can. There's nothing saying you can make oatmeal and you can make rye flour, so I just never thought of that. So in that case, we're probably not going to be short of flour like I thought. And we're going to get flour in different seasons too, which will be a bonus. So, the mass plan. We're going to create Warburtons. That's what we're going to do. No, maybe not. They supported some dodgy political decisions and ideology. Yes, maybe we'll go for Hovis or someone else instead. Cheers again for the hydrate, Indigo. Thank you very much. It's thirsty work is farming. Also, I need something with caffeine in tonight. That's why I'm drinking the Pepsi Max. I slept really badly last night. I pulled a muscle in my neck. You know, one of those where you then have to turn your entire body to be able to look to one side. And so, of course, every time I tried to roll over or anything last night, it jolted me awake with the pain. So I nearly fell asleep this afternoon. Yeah, we need to keep awake. Am I reliving my younger times right now? Well, fortunately, we had slightly better facilities to work in than this. Actually, this would be kind of cool. Just working outdoors in simple things, doing simple jobs. There's something satisfying about doing that. Like some forms of manual labour, like digging holes and building walls and chopping down trees, they are just satisfying work, and ploughing fields and the rest of it. Hey, has he gone and done it?